talk to me.
Have you seen this script? It's got us talking about 7 essential nutrients, complex carbohydrates, low in fat, things our characters would never say.
So you talk about nutrition.
Hey, we're not salesmen. We're artists.
Absolutely.
We have a certain artistic integrity.
Okay, have a look at your contracts. Under salary negotiations?
Pop, those are a lot of zeros. 7 essential nutrients.
Snap, crackle, pop, nutritious.
Hold on there. Your kitchen's not as clean as you think. Not all cleaners kill E. coli and salmonella. You never know where they might turn up. Lysol antibacterial kitchen cleaner not only cuts through grease, it kills bacteria. Lysol, for a cleaner, healthier home.
Got one of these? You need the germ-killing power of Lysol Toilet Bowl Cleaner, the clean that helps protect.
It's the biggest, wildest entertainment event since The Lion King.
Don't anybody move. This thing's loaded.
It's The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, an all-new sequel. On video today.
What do you get when you take Kellogg's Corn Flakes and add honey and nuts? Corn Flakes with attitude. Introducing Kellogg's Honey Crunch Corn Flakes.
It's a holiday world, I'm counting the days, helping Santa in lots of little ways. A special gift from me to you, the magic of family wishes come true. Ribbons, bows, and mistletoe, my Christmas spirit grows and grows like never before. A Christmas wish store, come with me and see, oh, see from every side of here.
Have you ever noticed how special life can get when it's focused on you? That's why we've created M-Bank, a bank built around you. It's about you getting a loan or mortgage and the other things you get from an ordinary bank from the comfort of your home or office. M-Bank. It's about time banking was about you.
Thursday night on CTV Sports, Sun Life Skate Canada International in Kamloops, BC. The comeback continues. After a disappointing injury at the Olympics, Elvis Stojko is looking for another shot at a world championship. Catch Elvis against the best in the world at Sun Life Skate Canada International. Brought to you by Bank of Montreal and Ford. Thursday night at 9 on CTV Sports, Canada's figure skating network.
A famous scientist. I want to invent vegetables made of chocolate. I want to win.
Being a kid can be a messy business. Aren't you glad you've got Tide on your side? Tide gets out many tough stains like grass and dirt better than the leading bargain brand. Isn't it amazing what you can do when you're not afraid to get a little dirty? Tide.
Let kids be kids.
There are a lot of things you can do with your toast. Now that you're enjoying Eggo waffles. They're quick and a delicious change from the everyday. Kellogg's Eggo waffles. Let go of your same old breakfast.
A movie just isn't a movie without Orville.
Go west to Valley Ridge Estates,
perfectly nestled in the west side of Calgary on the banks of the Bow River. A championship golf course meanders throughout the community, offering hundreds of acres of green space right in your backyard. And the Valley Ridge Golf Club is the perfect place to relax with friends year-round. The homes of Valley Ridge Estates are beautifully crafted and constructed, with parks, bike paths, and the Bow River all a part of the community. It's country living without leaving the city. So go west to Valley Ridge Estates, just 15 minutes from downtown.
Have you ever really seen a bad movie while eating popcorn? Made for TV.
They're with me whatever I do in the morning.
Calgary talks about Don, Joanne, and the coach on Light 96, CHFN.
They're wild, eh? But they're good wild.
It's a good habit to get into. They really cook in the morning.
Oh, they never put you to sleep.
Don, Joanne, and the coach! Don, Joanne, and the coach!
They're very, very good.
Yeah!
Calgary's fun morning show. Don, Joanne, and the coach on Light 96, CHFM.
They deliver every day.
When I feel like making things, there's just one place for me. Craft Canada is the place to be. Everything from glue and paints to fabric trims and beads. Craft Canada has everything I need.
Set of 5 grapevine wreaths, 8 to 27 inches, sale price $15.99. And all fabric and quilt panels, buy 2 meters, get 1 free.
Craft Canada, your super craft store. Craft Canada, and you just can't get enough. Craft.
Ta-da! These are my all-time favorite guests. Chris Rock! And our viewers vote for their favorite guest ever. He is the cutest guy, isn't he? Who do you think it could be? Next Oprah.
Monday at 4, then on CFCN News at 5 and 6.
Downtown Calgary, I think, is the heart and soul of the city.
Does this mean we're losing our cowtown image? As Calgary's growth continues, our city core faces the challenge to keep up the pace. Find out if it's working Monday at 5 and 6 on CFCN News.
I can't believe Kellogg's would do this to us.
60 years we talk about sound. Now they want us to say it's nutritious.
It's time people knew. That's easy for you to say. You're low in fat. I'm complex carbohydrates. It doesn't even fit on a shirt.
Yeah, well, look at me. I went from fat to 7 essential nutrients. It doesn't have the same ring.
And look at this script. Nutritious, nutrients. That's it. I'm calling my agent.
I can cover his line.
Snap, crackle, pop, nutritious.
Introducing the 1999 Ford Windstar. It'll keep you safe from whatever blows your way.
I'm Elsie, and I'm an egg man.
Welcome to Cape Breton. Our whole family actually worked on the farm since we were little tots.
My opa started this farm.
My name is John Hiking, and I'm an egg farmer. He enjoys farming, and in turn, I think he passed it down to us. Family-wise, it's great. Some grandchildren already interested in it.
Oh, yeah, I do a lot of work around here.
Our children, in a way, learn to farm in a play way, you know.
This is a portrait of my sister.
We're a team. We're a team. Eggs. Grade A goodness.
Radio Shack has handy products for the whole family, even overprotective dads. Radio Shack. You've got questions, we've got answers.
Mom, there's something wrong with the dog.
Ranger?
Ooh?
No, my hot dog. It's just laying on the bun.
That dog needs a new trick.
Nothing beats the cold bun blues, like the hot fun of Pillsbury Crescent Dogs. Simply wrap with a piece of cheese and bake for a hot, fresh meal in minutes.
Good dog.
Pillsbury Crescent Dogs. Treat your kids to Pillsbury.
Here
Air Canada is celebrating 50 years of service in the Caribbean. Enter the Air Canada Party in Paradise contest until November 30th, 1998. You could win one of 50 vacations for 4 from Air Canada, or 8 vacations for 4 watching CTV. Win a CTV week at Jamaica Sunset Beach Resort and Spa. Look for the CTV Air Canada Caribbean contest spot on House and Home, Canada AM, W5, Due South, Power Play, and Nikita. Some conditions apply.
To all the motion picture exhibitors in Canada, sorry about those empty theaters. Labatt Blue, Tuesday Night Hockey on Sportsnet.
A Christmas fantasy even I could love, with a little help from Canadian Tire.
If I were in charge of Christmas, my life would be like a TV special. Christmas trees would grow, already decorated. And the guy who invented when one light goes out, they all go out, he did his. Then we'd snap up every light and decoration from Canadian Tire, so that inside and out, our house would be the brightest on the block. Make that the country.
For the best holiday decorations, come to the right place. Canadian Tire, where you can give like Santa and save like Scrooge.
For me, Titanic was a challenge. I'm Tina Earnshaw. I did the makeup. The elements, the costumes, sometimes foundation can end up everywhere. Matte Fat's lasting performance is virtually touch-proof. You can change your clothes, kiss somebody, you can touch your face without having to touch up your makeup. I wished I'd had it on Titanic.
Lasting performance from Max Factor. Get James Cameron's Titanic, the collectible companion book to the blockbuster film, free when you buy Titanic on videocassette, now on sale, and $10 of Max Factor products.
Play the All-Star game at McDonald's. Rangers, I gotta have a Rangers. Come on, Rangers. Wow, Lee, I can use that. I wonder why I can't get a Rangers tee. Collect all new NHL divisions and you could win a 1999 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, $9,999 in cash, a trip to the NHL All-Star game, or even a visit with Wayne Gretzky.
Hey, what do you know? I got the Rangers again.
Can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Introducing the all-new 225 horsepower Acura TL. Nothing else can touch it. Acura, designed with purpose, driven by passion.
This 30-second washroom break is brought to you by Kellogg's All Brand. Because if you're regular, it may be all the time you need.
Have you ever noticed how special life can get when it's focused on you? That's why we've created M-Banks, a bank built around you. It's about you getting the help you need whenever you need it, from a real live person, not a recorded voice, 24 hours a day. M-Banks. It's about time banking was about you.
Why me? Yuck. Please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please.
Lunchables, tacos, and nachos. The fun part of lunch kids wish for.
Nachos? I'm on a roll. Yes. Oh.
Lunchables. Make fun of lunch.
CTV, Canadian Television. A CTV News Update. Here is Sandy Ronaldo.
Good evening. Stories we're working on. Tragedy in Central America. Devastation and death. Mudslides and floods. Nowhere to live. Nowhere to go. Iraq's defiance. The world's condemnation amid warnings of military action. And also tonight, in Sickness and Health. Are these words that bind after divorce? The Supreme Court will decide. Join us later for CTV News.
Oh, I think I'll elect a football problem.
Oh, that's grand, Glenys.
Will you look?
You won't believe this.
65 pairs?
Matching.
Oh, how do they look? Oh, rootin' tootin'. I might
Talk to me.
Have you seen this script? It's got us talking about the 7 essential nutrients, complex carbohydrates, low in fat, things our characters would never say.
So you talk about nutrition.
Hey, we're not salesmen. We're artists.
Absolutely.
We have a certain artistic integrity.
Okay, have a look at your contracts. Under salary negotiations?
Pop, those are a lot of zeros. Rule 7 essential nutrients.
Snap, crackle, pop, nutritious.
Just one taste, that's all it takes, yeah, just one taste, a country style.
Some of the finest ingredients go into country-style donuts, like juicy, ripe apples, plump, sun-dried raisins, chocolatey, rich toppings, roasted coconuts, and luscious, fruity fillings. Treat yourself to a delicious country-style donut today. Made fresh, served fast, great taste.
Just one taste, that's all it takes, that country style.
Now, Gone with the Wind can be yours on video. Bring home the passion.
You should be kissed and off by someone who knows how.
And the desire.
Despite the whole silly world going to pieces around us, I love you.
Of the screen's most enduring love story.
Kiss me once. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
God is my witness. I'll never be hungry again.
Add the greatest romance of all time to your collection. Gone with the Wind. Now for sale on video at its lowest price ever.
Sure, what's up? Well, Ted and I are...
Pregnant? We're having a baby?
Do you know what that means? Oh, yeah. Introducing Generation Z from Club Z, a new points program for kids. When you get points, they get points. Sign them up at Zellers.
Wednesday on Due South.
I'm dead.
The feds lose a star witness in a mob murder trial.
Now, they lost him. It's our job to find him.
Fraser and Ray take on the risky assignment.
No matter what you hear over the next couple of days, don't believe it. I will be all right.
Putting Fraser in a dangerous position.
Hey, Fraser, you're freaking me out. Come on.
Due South, Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on CTV.
There are a lot of things you can do with your toast. Now that you're enjoying Eggo waffles. They're quick and a delicious change from the everyday. Kellogg's Eggo waffles. Let go of your same old breakfast.
A Christmas fantasy even I could love, with a little help from Canadian Tire.
If I were in charge of Christmas, it wouldn't come until I was done with my shopping.
Ready?
Ready. And I'd have my own elves around to do the really hard stuff, like wrapping. Santa would bring me milk and cookies. And for holiday entertaining, I get one of everything from the housewares department at Canadian Tire. I think my family would really appreciate the help.
The best in housewares and appliances come to the right place. Canadian Tire, where you give like Santa, save like Scrooge.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Introducing the all-new 225 horsepower Acura TL. Nothing else can touch it. Acura, designed with purpose, driven by passion.
A tough cold isn't just up here. Your sinuses are congested, too. That's why there's Advil Cold and Sinus for congestion. It's tough on colds like Advil is on pain. And now it's available without a prescription.
Advil Cold and Sinus, today's relief for tough colds.
What do you get when you take Kellogg's Corn Flakes and add honey and nuts? Corn Flakes with attitude. Introducing Kellogg's Honey Crunch Corn Flakes.
Something happens when we feel secure. Our confidence grows, we're more open to change, and we look at things with a greater sense of optimism. We're the new Canada Savings Bonds. With the bonds you've trusted for years, and new ones on their way, like this year's Canada Premium Bonds. There's also now more choices, more options, but all are still perfect for the secure part of your investments. Because we know there's a lot to be said for knowing where you stand.
Mina, darling. This cheese casserole looks delicious. Exquisite. A new recipe?
Well, I changed the mozzarella with Emmental, the Gruyere with Swiss, the Colby with Gouda.
When you change the cheese, you change the taste, giving your meals a whole new bite.
And then I added salt and pepper. Oh, and a clove of garlic.
Oh, when you've got cheese, you've got choice.
CTV, Canadian Television.
Closed captioning on CTV is sponsored in part by New Canada Savings Bonds, with more choices, more options, and the security to keep you on solid ground.
What's new for lunch at Tim Hortons? Our sandwiches. New Tim's Own home-style sandwiches are made with a freshly baked country bun. That's new. And we've added tomato. That's new, too. We even have our own creamy new dressing. It all adds up to a whole new sandwich. From black forest, ham, and Swiss to garden vegetable. There are 6 new varieties to choose from. Made fresh and fast for you. New Tim's Own sandwiches. The home-style sandwich that's making a lot of news.
Gina was a driving girl with geographic memory. Karen dumped her boyfriend Jim. Forget that slacker misery. Charlie works in cyberspace. // all day long. Pamela, she couldn't sing, but kept the beat, kept it strong.
The all-new 1999 Mazda Protege SE. A change from your high-maintenance relationships. With CD and best interior room in its class from $14,995.
A movie just isn't a movie without Orville.
Without coverage from Alberta Blue Cross, a visit to the dentist can be more painful than you imagine. Coughing up for prescription drugs can be a hard pill to swallow. And even a ride in an ambulance can be quite alarming. If you are without employer health benefits, get reliable health coverage for you and your family from Alberta Blue Cross. Affordable health plans to suit your needs. Call toll-free 1-888-AB-CROSS and make Alberta Blue Cross part of your healthy future.
Have you ever really seen a bad movie while eating popcorn? Made for TV.
When I feel like making things, there's just one place for me. Craft Canada is the place to be. Everything from glue and paints to fabric, fringe and beads. Craft Canada has everything I need.
Save on Anita's Backstreet 2-ounce acrylic paint, only 69 cents a bottle, and 30% off on all paper mache products.
Craft Canada, your super craft store. Craft Canada, when you just can't get enough. Craft.
If you love leather, you're going to love it at the Brick. This sofa, love seat, reclining chair, and ottoman, all 4 pieces are only $19.98. Available in hunter green and black, or you can custom order a wide selection of designer colors. For leather, nobody beats the Brick. Now till Wednesday at the Brick. On all home furnishings, all mattresses,
All appliances and home electronics. You pay absolutely nothing until the year 2000.
no down payment and no monthly payment.
Plus receive Air Miles reward miles.
Nobody beats the Brick.
I came here intending to stay about 5 years, and here I am 25 years later. One of the great benefits of my job is the community involvement. It's a way of giving back to a city that's given so much to me. There have been a lot of wonderful events and charities over the years, but the highlight for me was the 1995 trip to Bosnia to cover Operation Christmas Child.
Broadcasters, humanitarian, and friends. Congratulations on 25 years with CFCN.
CTV, Canadian Television.
There are a lot of things you can do with your toast. Now that you're enjoying Eggo waffles. They're quick and a delicious change from the everyday. Kellogg's Eggo waffles. Let go your same old breakfast.
My daughter is a ski instructor and has to drive 100 kilometers to work. One day it was so snowy she couldn't see but 2 feet in front of her face when this car spun out ahead of her. She kept control while the car behind her went into the ditch. It was only because the car had Blizzak that I let her drive alone.
Now get Bridgestone Blizzak in 2 tread designs. Ice Gripper or Winter Biter. More options for total control this winter. Blizzak by Bridgestone. The winter tire that sticks to ice.
A faceless enemy
They're not here to negotiate.
has declared war on our country.
I lost friends of mine.
Now, the danger is building. 600 dead.
Make no mistake, we will hunt down the enemy, and we will kill the enemy.
The mystery is growing.
You taught them how to make bombs.
But for these 2 men,
I am the law.
the greatest enemy
Give him the order, General.
is time. The siege. In 5 days, the siege begins.
Hello?
You're not a kid. That's why we made new honey toasted shredded wheat. It's got a light touch of honey made just for adults.
This is light strawberry Philly. One bite, and I feel strawberry all over. This will wash out, right?
Light Strawberry Philly, one of the sweet little tastes of heaven.
Glasses. The good girl. Bookworm. Stay home on a Friday night. But Catwoman wore glasses. She was bad, sexy, mysterious.
Whatever your look, it begins with healthy-looking skin. Noxzema helps by removing dirt, dissolving oil, and conditioning skin.
Good girl. Nobody ever suspects the good girl.
Your look begins with healthy-looking skin. Your look begins with Noxzema.
I can't believe Kellogg's would do this to us.
60 years, we talk about sound. Now they want us to say it's nutritious.
It's time people knew. That's easy for you to say. You're low in fat. I'm complex carbohydrates. It doesn't even fit on a shirt.
Yeah, well, look at me. I went from fat to 7 essential nutrients. It doesn't have the same ring.
And look at this script. Nutritious, nutrients. That's it. I'm calling my agent.
I can cover his line. Snap, crackle, pop, nutritious.
He was convicted of raping a little girl 30 years ago.
She was absolutely covered with blood.
But after he was released, did he try to do it again? Freedom for dangerous sexual offenders. Who decides when they're no longer a threat to your children?
Police emergency?
Yes, a guy just tried to pick my daughter up. I found him walking up the street holding her hand.
A question of risk. W5, Tuesday night at 8 on CTV.
Experience is the best teacher. Half a century of building resources around the world. That's impressive. And they're doing it for me.
Fidelity Investments, where 12 million investors put their trust.
Remarkably engineered Accord Coupe from Honda. How will it affect you?
Not shy exactly. I am...
If it is?
Reserved.
Show me the money! Show me the money!
Oh, no. I'm not a games person.
No, for you!
I'm not a TV or movie box.
The blade!
It's the new game, Act 1. Read the lines.
Shrimp kebab, shrimp gumbo, slices like a box of chocolate.
Guess the title. Act 1, now playing in living rooms everywhere.
There are a lot of things you can do with your toast. Now that you're enjoying Eggo waffles. They're quick and a delicious change from the everyday. Kellogg's Eggo waffles. Let go of your same old breakfast.
Fidelity Investments, where 12 million investors put their trust.
Subscribe to the Popcorn Channel. All popcorn, all the time.
When you're a champion, you've got to work night and day to protect your title. Everyone wants to put you to the test, to make you sweat. But if you've got antibacterial odor fighters in your corner and 24-hour wetness protection, the kind you find in new Speed Stick Ultimate Antiperspirant, the best Speed Stick ever, you'll be a star in and out of the ring. New Speed Stick Ultimate, tough 24-hour protection.
5 minutes. The great thing about the Popcorn Channel, you do the programming. Made for TV.
Ta-da! These are my all-time favorite guests. Chris Rock! And our viewers vote for their favorite guest ever.
He is the cutest guy, isn't he?
Who do you think it could be? Next Oprah.
Monday at 4, then on CFCN News at 5 and 6.
Downtown Calgary, I think, is the heart and soul of the city.
Does this mean we're losing our cowtown image? As Calgary's growth continues, our city core faces the challenge to keep up the pace. Find out if it's working Monday at 5 and 6 on CFCN News.
Yes. I'd like to get some mutual funds. Okay, Mr. Wheeler, you kindly put your head in the vice and we'll get started. Now, when I say the letters FI, I'm referring to bond funds, S equities, and C, well, money markets. Now, let's take a peek at a few of the funds available to you and how their standard deviations compare to their compounded annual return.
Before we calculate...
There is a quick and painless way to get the right mix of mutual funds. Matchmaker, available at Bank of Montreal. It doesn't have to be complicated.
It's the movie the world has been waiting for. With 5 spectacular new songs. You can own The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, on video today.
There are a lot of things you can do with your toast. Now that you're enjoying Eggo waffles. They're quick and a delicious change from the everyday. Kellogg's Eggo waffles. Let go of your same old breakfast.
Hey guys, looking for the definitive automotive symbol of your undeniable virility? Have we got a machine for you? Everybody needs a minivan from Chrysler.
We have a new patient. He's difficult.
Moms know to treat a cough due to a cold with Robitussin DM.
Thanks, Mom. Doctor's touch.
Robitussin DM, recommended by doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mars.
Next patient? Mom, there's something wrong with the dog. Ranger?
Ooh?
No, my hot dog. It's just laying on the bun.
That dog needs a new trick.
Nothing beats the cold bun blues, like the hot fun of Pillsbury Crescent Dogs. Simply wrap with a piece of cheese and bake for a hot, fresh meal in minutes.
Good dog.
Pillsbury Crescent Dogs. Treat your kids to Pillsbury.
Only one satellite service brings you viewer's choice pay-per-view events, movies, and sports. Want a front row seat? You've got it right now, but only with Star Choice. Subscribe this fall, and you'll get a month of premium movies, plus 2 movies from viewer's choice, and up to $200 in additional programming, all free. Like movies? Star Choice is the ticket.
Wednesday on Due South.
I'm dead.
The feds lose a star witness in a mob murder trial.
Now, they lost him. It's our job to find him.
Fraser and Ray take on the risky assignment.
No matter what you hear over the next couple of days, don't believe it. I will be all right.
Putting Fraser in a dangerous position.
Hey, Fraser, you're freaking me out. Come on.
Due South, Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on CTV. The Rolling Stones, still satisfying after all these years.
I do have a certain appeal, apparently. I can't even imagine why now, at my age, looking like this.
I think if you go on stage and you're in front of 50,000 people and they all kind of enthusiastic, you don't really need any more.
Exclusive interviews with Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. W5, Tuesday night at 8 on CTV. Tomorrow on LA Doctors. Sarah's concerned.
That's Tara's husband, Stephen.
Things aren't exactly great between Stephen and me. I think it's me.
It's not you.
And Roger is concerned about his patient.
Where'd you get the bruise?
I lost my balance and fell back into the corner of the table.
I'm about this far from calling the cops.
You got a lot of nerve. If it were true, I would have a problem with it. You want to see what the problem is?
LA Doctors, tomorrow on CTV. Wednesday on Due South.
I'm dead.
The feds lose a star witness in a mob murder trial.
Now, they lost him. It's our job to find him.
Fraser and Ray take on the risky assignment.
No matter what you hear over the next couple of days, don't believe it. I will be all right.
Putting Fraser in a dangerous position.
Hey, Fraser, you're freaking me out. Come on.
Due South, Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on CTV. Thursday on ER.
Someone's down. You hear that? We should knock you out here. 1, It's 5 beat fib. Another 7 makes that beat.
ER, Thursday on CTV. He was convicted of raping a little girl 30 years ago.
She was absolutely covered with blood.
But after he was released, did he try to do it again? Freedom for dangerous sexual offenders. Who decides when they're no longer a threat to your children?
Police emergency? Yes, a guy just tried to pick my daughter up. I found him walking up the street holding her hand.
A question of risk. W5, Tuesday night at 8 on CTV.